Hey everybody, Amy Pottinger here, and welcome to my second edition of Messy Life, Messy Kitchen. Today we're going to be making honey mustard chicken thighs. It is just a super easy one pan weeknight dish that you get to cook on the stovetop, pop in the oven, and then eat. I'm talking about awesome creamy honey mustard sauce that you're making from scratch because it's like wicked easy. But first things first, I know what you're thinking, this lipstick, right? I know, it's incredible. That's actually why you're tuning in, isn't it? I got this lipstick from Jackie. She did our hair and makeup along with a lovely Terra mascara on Food Network Star, and I fell in love with this lip color. So if you're looking for some seriously quality makeup from an amazing woman, Vault, V-A-U-L-T Cosmetics is her line, and this is her lipstick, and she has like that. Just like, see, you like that face? No, me neither. Okay. Anyways, chicken, right? We're here for chicken. Honey mustard chicken thighs. Super, super easy. I actually cooked these with KO for Food Network Star. They are boneless, skinless, because we only had a few minutes to cook them. But we're going to do bone in, skin on. Anytime you can leave the bone in meat, it's going to make it juicier and more tender, and the skin is just going to crisp up beautifully. So here we go. Really easy. The skillet. The skillet is amazing because you can cook on the direct heat and get a beautiful sear on it, and then pop it in the oven and finish baking it off, okay? So we're gonna use a skillet. I'm gonna get it warming up here. Just like a little bit of olive oil. You don't need too much because the chicken skin itself is gonna generate some fat, but I just like to put some in there anyways for an extra coating. So here I have my chicken breasts. Chicken breasts. I would like breasts. Anybody wanna buy me breasts? Anyone? Takers? No one? I mean, you don't get to use them or anything, but I would just like some. Chicken thighs. I have thighs. Definitely have thighs. We're just gonna lightly salt them, ta-di-da-di-da, and do the same thing with the pepper, just some fresh cracked pepper. There's no like real science to this. You just kind of put it on. Look at this. You can do this. I can do it. You can do it. That's not true. I can do lots of things you can't do. Just kidding, I'm sure you're awesome. Wash your hands. And repeat on the other side. How's everybody doing today? Good? Great. I don't actually care. That's not true. I do care. I really do care. Oh, here's my, these are my kitchen cabinets. For everybody who found but honey, did you wipe down the cabinets? No, but your kids are alive. Comment clever. And for those of you that didn't, here's my cabinets. They're not wiped down because they're ugly. Anyways, okay, here we go. Pan, skin down, because that's gonna get like a beautiful, beautiful crispy sear on it, okay? So my cast iron skillet fits about 5. I could probably fit a 6th in here, but I want them to cook evenly and nicely, so I'm gonna keep it at 5. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, go buy one, okay? They're not expensive. I use Lodge. I love, like seriously love Lodge products. I have their Dutch oven as well, and they're probably the 2 most used cooking items in my kitchen. So as that is crisping up, we are going to chop some garlic. I am like a garlic fiend. I actually ate a ton of roasted garlic last night for dinner, and like literally just like ate roasted garlic, and I smell horrible today. So luckily for you, we are just doing this over my camera, so you don't have to smell how bad I smell. My poor friends that I went hiking with today, took the kids, it was a lot of fun. They probably smelled my garlicky sweat. And I know this is a really, really, really appetizing thing to talk about while cooking. I know it's, really helping you here want to eat my food. But yeah, that's that. Garlic. So easy. Look at that. It's just like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I feel like you can do that. Okay, I'm going to add this to the pan. Let it kind of crisp up and cook up with that chicken fat. I'm going to say bye to you for a few minutes because this is probably going to take about 5 minutes per side to crisp up, and I know you enjoyed my garlic sweat conversation earlier, so to save you from 5 more minutes of that, I'm gonna hit pause and through the magic of video editing. We're gonna have some beautiful brown chicken here in a minute, okay? Okay, let's see how this chicken's doing now that I've wiped down my cabinet. Okay, look, we're gonna do this. See that? We're getting closer. We're not quite there, but we're closer. Go ahead and kind of, check your chicken. It's been about 4 minutes at this point. Oh, this one's starting to look good. See, he's getting closer. These probably need about 3 or 4 more minutes. So while I am waiting for those to crisp up, we might as well start to make our honey mustard sauce, which is like really easy. I'm gonna grab a bowl. It's basically honey and mustard. We've already salt and peppered our chicken. There's some garlic in there, so those are gonna add flavors. The other thing is rosemary. It's yummy. I love rosemary, basically. We just cut this from my little herb garden. This thing has taken off like a weed, which is great because I'm like a terrible gardener. I wish I was better at it. So I'm going to talk to you about something called bruising rosemary, okay? So you know how sometimes rosemary kind of just maintains that really like thick, piney texture and it's just kind of weird in your food? What you can do is bruise it. So you take a knife, one that you're probably not going to smash your hand on here, and basically pound it out. And that is a good noise, isn't it? Should probably do that. You like that? Good, huh? You pound it, and it kind of bruises the rosemary stems, and then that will help really release the flavor when it cooks without having like rosemary really in your food. So I'm gonna look at this chicken one more time. Getting there. I see I'm getting a little bit more fat from the pan and the chicken. It's lovely. It's almost as lovely as me, not quite. That's a really, really difficult feat to be as lovely as me, but that's okay. I mean, not everybody can do it. I'm lovely on the inside too. So, it depends on how much sauce you like. I like a lot of sauce. So we're gonna do, what do you think, guys? Half cup or 1 cup? Half cup or 1 cup? I have a half cup. 1 cup of stone ground mustard. If you're not a big stone ground mustard fan, then you can just use like regular Dijon, but I prefer the stone ground mustard. But both are gonna give you really, really good flavors. You want it to be really professional? There you go, see? I'm getting that thing off with my teeth. Putting my dentistry work to good use. There is, wow, look at that. That's a good thing about more mustard, because I am out. Okay, back over here to the chicken. Crispy, can you see that? That's what we want on our skin, okay? Now you're gonna flip it. Flip all your chicken over. Okay, so we can start to get a little bit of brown on the other side too. The other side doesn't have skin, but it'll also brown up nicely. And you want nice brown, crispy caramelized meat. Okay. And 1 cup of stone ground mustard. And honey. I'm not strong enough for this. Oh, I am strong enough. Yay me. Okay, 1 cup of honey. Dude, I'm going to go buy more honey too. What is going on with my life? Honey. Okay. And we are going to stir those together. It's really an even mixture. I'm going to go get a little bit of chicken broth because you can see that's like super, super thick. And although it's delicious, I just don't want it to be way too thick. If you use Dijon mustard, it probably actually would be thinner, so you wouldn't want to thin it out with chicken broth. But for me, I'm just going to put a couple tablespoons, literally just a couple tablespoons of chicken broth in to thin that out. And that's a preference. If you don't have chicken broth, you can say, I'm good. Okay, Okay, awesome. I just have a couple tablespoons of chicken broth in there. You can see it's not a lot. And I'm just gonna mix this up again. Okay. This is really tough stuff, people. I hope you're following along because it's difficult. It's tough to do everything I do. Look at that. I'm pretty confident, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my stove top off. Okay, I'm gonna try not to burn myself when I show you this chicken. Okay, can you see my lovely crispy skin inside out? Okay, I'm gonna set that down. You're gonna take your rosemary, which you've already bruised. Kind of lay it down there in the pan. Make sure it's kind of at the bottom because we want it to be submerged in the sauce, so the sauce really soaks up the flavors. So, simple enough. And watch this, guys. It's just another really, really difficult thing. It's going to be really tough for you to do. Okay? There we go. Look at that. It's magic, but not at all. My oven is at 350 degrees. Your oven should be at 350 degrees. If it's not, fix it. If it is, yay! Okay, I'm going to pop this in. When it comes out, you're going to have just a really delicious dinner that's super easy, not a lot of ingredients. The honey mustard sauce has that like sweet from the honey and the tart from the mustard. It'll give you a little bit of bite too. And, oh, pardon me, excuse me, I'm a lady. And it's simple. That's a good thing. It's delicious, also a good thing. And I don't know, like, do I have to say more? Like, do you get the point yet? I feel like you get the point. Okay. On that note, I'll see you when it comes out of my oven. Okay, so my chicken has been cooking in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Chicken's done at what temp? 165. Okay, so if you don't have a meat thermometer, you can get one. You can cut the meat, look at it, guess. Listen, I can't make your life choices for you. That's up to you. But I can tell you that my chicken's done because I checked it with the thermometer. And now we're going to take it out. It's hot in here. Look at that. Look how beautifully brown that is. That's yummy. And that sauce is super bubbly. Let's close my oven. That's basically it, guys. I mean, it's not that complicated. I have a lot of faith in you. And I don't even know you. So, be proud of yourself. Rah, 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 or something. The end. Welcome and goodbye to my second round of Messy Life, Messy Kitchen. It was a lot shorter than the last time, huh? Yeah, last time we went like 25 minutes. This one's probably only like 10 or 15. So I bored you less. And I'm guessing after 2 of these, people are probably going to stop tuning in. Maybe next time I'll just make popcorn or something, I don't know if I'm that interesting or that funny. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me. Now I'm not just talking to myself like the weirdo. I totally don't do that. I don't have any weird tendencies. I'm like super normal. Oh my gosh, my dishwasher's going. Listen, dude. See? Messy life, messy kitchen. I can't get it together. Clearly not a professional video. You guys are in time to meet Beckham. Beckham, come here. Beckham. Sit. He's really talented. He can be a totem pole. Guaranteed. He's my smoochy love. He's been around pretty much as long as my marriage. He's my baby. See, Beckham, come here. Just Beckham. Hi, Beckham. Here, kiss. No kisses. You just want chicken, huh? I'm not gonna feed that to you. I love you. Oh, you do. Thank you for the kisses. He's a sweet pea.